tonight on Rogers TV Summer Football. The Brantford Bisons look to continue their chase for a wildcard spot, while the Guelph Bears look to win their first game of the season. Hello and welcome to the Wayne Gretzky Sports Complex here in Brantford. I'm Lee Manch alongside Joe Camilleri for our last broadcast, summer broadcast of the season. And Joe, last week we saw the Metro Toronto Wildcats make their push for a wildcard spot. Today it's the Brantford Bisons 2-4 going into today, and a big key for them will be to keep their running game going.
Yep, you mentioned it, Lee. Brantford has four guys that can hand the ball off at any time. They've got Bell, Garreau, Domador, and Panzak. Any one of those guys you can expect to touch the ball anywhere upwards of 5 times this afternoon.
Yeah, look for Martin Bell, the number 5 rusher in the league, to get most of the touches, but Steve Domador, back from injury, will carry the ball quite a bit as well. And looking to the Guelph sideline, if they want to pick up their first victory of the season, they're going to have to stop that run game. What are the keys for them, and who are the key players going to be on their sidelines?
Well, they're going to be probably led by Shane Peru, inside linebacker. He's going to be a key this afternoon, as well as the front four, led by Jim Hastings, Peterson, Andrew Brown, guys like that. They're going to have to be a key. And then also at linebacker, you got a guy like Brandon Keyswater, a returning player. Those guys are going to have to step up, have big games this afternoon.
Yeah, Keyswater, one of the top defensive players in the league. So Joe and I are going to head upstairs to the broadcast booth. We hope you'll settle down on your couch for a great football game today from Brantford. It's the Bisons versus the Guelph Bears next on Rogers TV. Back at the Gretzky Sports Complex in Brantford for our final summer football broadcast of the season here on Rogers TV. I am Lee Mancher alongside Joe Camilleri for today's game between the Brantford Bisons and the Guelph Bears, looking for their first victory of the season. The official coin toss going to happen in just a moment. Game conditions: wind is blowing from the right of your screen to the left, a southwest wind at 25 km. Temperature dropping to 25 degrees. A little humid day, but the wind, as long as it holds up, will take care of that. The weather shouldn't be a factor in today's game unless we get some thunder showers later today as we get the official coin toss first. Joe? Third down now. Handoff to Bell, and he's going to run into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bisons. They're stampeding early in the first half. .126 remaining for the Wildcats in this half after the timeout. Lots of time for Isaacov to find Timothy House in double coverage and brought down by the third man in at the 24. Call for sure. 2nd and 10 now. Dan 6 steps back to throw out of the hands of Chris Peters, and he's leveled. Ball is tipped, and it's recovered by the Wildcats. But Chris Peters really took one there. Flags after the play. Both Bears retaliating a bit, perhaps suggesting Chris Peters was hit late. And that was a vicious play. 3rd and 16.
Big third down play here, Lee.
For sure, to continue this drive and keep possession of the ball. As long as they have the ball, they can't score. Errol Brooks back into the game this time after that poor play in the last running attempt, and he explodes through the gap down the right sideline, the first down yardage, and now at the 30, he can't catch him. He's going right down the sidelines and into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Errol Brooks up to 10 on the season, 10 majors on the season. Man, we've seen explosive stuff from Errol Brooks tonight. You saw that. He'll drop back once again, looking to the right side of the field, and once again for Padmore, and what a grab by Tyler Padmore for the major. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Brantford Bisons. Isaacov out for this play, and onto the sidelines as Isaacov, his brother, rolls back and makes a pass to Brooks. Brooks breaks a tackle, and he's streaking down the numbers past the 30, and now the 20. He has explosive speed, and he explodes into the end zone for the major. No flags on the play, and the Wildcats extend the lead.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 yards here.
Down by 13, so they need 2 majors in the last minute 45. Airing it out down the sidelines and making the grab. Nick Liard hasn't touched the ball this game, but this is sure a good time to do so. Touchdown for the Gladiators.
Again, a little bit of confusion in his Wildcat teammates.
And even if they win this game, perhaps no more football at all, as they need help to make it to the playoffs. Play action for Isaacov, and he goes over center to Timothy Hayos. Hello, Hayos, past the 50 and center field, and down at the 53 of the Guelph side of the field.
And the Bisons are going to take over here inside the Guelph 45-yard line. 22.4 seconds to go. Chance for the Bisons to add to their lead.
Second time this game they've started a drive inside the Guelph 45. This time they'll only have just over 20 seconds to get into the end zone if they're going to make it their 5th touchdown of the game. Airing it out, and McDonald with the grab and goes for the end zone touchdown. Oh, what a grab by Nick McDonald for his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 2nd touchdown of the season. Brantford Bisons, 5 possessions, 5 major scores.
Just like I said, Lee, you go into a passing situation if you're Guelph. Chance to the sticks to get set up. The Gladiators are in no-huddle offense here. They've got probably a few plays called in.
Shotgun for Kirkwood, hasn't been in there too many times today. He's going to air it out. Down to Andrick in double coverage. Reception for the touchdown! Jordan Andrick in double coverage. 3rd Predator couldn't get there in time either. And how the tables have turned, tie game. And the Gladiators will have the lead if they can convert the point after the attempt as we look at it here.
What a nice job by Jordan Andrick. He's able to come down with it, make an adjustment on the ball. 2 Predators were in the area. They both missed. And we've seen some weaknesses here in the Predators secondary, and we saw don't concede the single point here.
It's all in the boot of Charles Smith. Kick is up, it's low, and into the pile. The Gladiators will win this one. No flags on the play. A great come-from-behind win. 3 touchdowns in the 2nd half for the Sudbury Gladiators to come from behind, giving them 2 wins on the year. The Twin City Predators will now be at 2-4. Sudbury Gladiators will be at 2-3, and because of next week's default bye versus Sudbury, they're back to 500. Here's the game-winning touchdown.
Nice job here by Jordan Andrick. Makes an adjustment on the ball. He's into the end zone. And the Sudbury Gladiators are going to steal one here and enjoy a nice bus ride home.
So these teams play each other after each having a bye week on July 12th. We'll be back on July 18th to end the regular season. That should be a great game if it's anything like what we've seen here today. For Joe Camilleri and the rest of our Rogers TV crew at Knight Newbro Stadium in Waterloo, I'm Lee Mancher, signing off.